Hey guys, welcome back. This is Thorm, and this is episode 71 of my single player Tiveden world. Hope you guys are going awesomely well. So we're over here in the Nether to kick things off in this episode. Just taking a look at our Nether's tunnel. This is the one that goes all the way down to our Nether farm. The old tunnel is, or the old track rather, is above me. This is something that I've been working on and off for a while. Haven't shown you guys an update on this. Yeah, I kind of stopped working on it for the time being because I know in 1.9 they're going to make changes to the spawning mechanic for mobs on rails. I'm really keen to just see how that plays out, so I've kind of stopped where we're at the moment. It goes down to this wall of netherrack, and I'm kind of thinking of having some kind of system that takes this up a level and basically joins up where this old cart system used to be. I do want to have it 3 blocks wide, which is why we've kind of recreated this all together to begin with, rather than just having 1 block. So I do want to use horses in the nether more. And yeah, there's a few options that I've got to explore to. How do we connect up this lower section all the way up to this top section and make it 3 blocks wide all the way down to the nether farm. But yeah, that's for a future time, probably when we get some more information about what the changes really are in 1.9 and how that will impact another tunnel system like this and the way you want to prevent mob spawns. But yeah, just want to show you guys a progress update on how that's going. So an area I've been meaning to work on in my world is just down in here, this little tunnel system. It's something I've neglected for a long time. It's kind of well overdue for a bit of a facelift, and I've got this button I have to be mindful of. But I'm just going to do something simple to spruce it up a bit, literally. Got some spruce wood on me. Just going to make a little border, see what this looks like. Yeah, I'm going to run into some redstone, I think. Okay, we'll have to patch that up later. So let's first of all throw in some spruce. This is just something that's probably going to get set on fire here, but that's alright. We'll give it a go. Let's just do something like this and just see what it looks like. And yeah, I just want to have a bit of a facelift for this area, make it look a little bit nicer, because we do frequent this area a little bit, and it'd be nice to have this looking a little bit nicer. Probably have to raise this roof a little bit. And I don't think there's anything immediately above this area, so it should be fine to dig out. So something like that. In fact, we could probably go up another block higher perhaps. Now for this system, I'm going to move this probably. Because I don't think it looks good right up against spruce wood here, so let's move these as well. This is kind of supposed to shape up some tunnel sections. So I'll probably have to change a few things to make this look alright, but I'll just give you guys a demonstration of what I'm trying to do here, I think. Where's my cobblestone? Got stone bricks and cobblestone. Alright, so let's just make another little hut things. This is just going to be decoration. There's nothing that these things will do. So that'll go something like that. And what we'll do is we'll create ourselves an actual tunnel system, or a spot where I can create a tunnel that can branch off. So let's get rid of this fire as well. Whoa, set myself on fire. And because yeah, these areas here, they're only allowing these 2 blocks wide, and it's not wide enough for a tunnel. Not one that's going to have an odd number anyway. So we're going to create ourselves a spot for some extra tunnels. So this could be one spot. This will come in 3 blocks, so right about here. Get these out. And yeah, something like that. It can be one tunnel area, and this is where we'll have the other decoration things. So let's break these up open a bit. Something like this. And that means this has to be moved. And I think you guys are getting the gist of it, hopefully. There'll be something like this. Where is my stone? Plug that up. And then this would be another opening just in here. So we should be able to get 2 tunnels on either side. And hopefully we can make the entrance to our carrot and potato farm, which is just back in through here, a little bit nicer to be able to get in and out of, rather than this little dodgy way we've got at the moment. I do like that it's hidden, but I can probably make that entrance a little bit more grander. So this is the kind of pattern we'll probably go with. I'll see what it looks like down this other end. So I'm just going to work on this, then yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Alrighty, so I've made a few changes in here, just trying out a few different things. Tried out this little pattern for these side flame areas. I don't know what to call these things. Just little decorations. Really don't like a few of them. Hate that. Hate that. Really don't like the original design. And I thought rather than having that indented this way with these things sticking out, what if we try it the other way around? So that's kind of what this area is here. Just very simple, stone brick. Got the fire behind, some iron bars, and I think I like this design better, where this creates this little archway for a potential tunnel system. And I think we'll give that a go. So I'm going to knock all these others out, and then just basically repeat this pattern and see what that looks like. And, geez, this looks wide now. I don't mind it. Doesn't look too bad. I have to add more lighting though. There's certainly not enough lighting down the middle here, and we'll get mobs spawning along this tunnel section. So we have to do something about that. But yeah, I think we're starting to get somewhere. And let there be light. So let's see what this looks like. It should be nice and bright in here now. Don't need these torches. Might be a bit overkill. Now we just see a sea of lights, but yeah, we should probably add a bit more detail into here. But yeah, I don't know. It's always a risk when you work on areas like this that you just start with something simple and then it gets carried away. But yeah, I could probably put in, I don't know, I was originally thinking of putting in some grass down here, but then I'll probably have to fill out the whole tunnel system with grass to make it all transition nicely down to the bottom of the pit area, and that's a lot of work, so I'm not sure if I'll do that. But something simple. I probably will change out the wood type though, rather than having all spruce in here. Kind of all blends in together at the moment. So we could probably make these look a little bit different, but you kind of get the idea. I wanted to have something just a little bit different, a little bit more upmarket that we had before, and this does allow us to have some tunnel systems to branch off to go to different areas. So for example, one area that I was thinking of branching off to is our cactus farm, and probably going this way is a good way to get to it. I'm pretty sure this takes us right near it, and I don't think there's anything between us and the cactus farm. I don't think there's anything blocking when we go in this direction. This should take us through to, well it does, right? This takes us through to our potato and carrot farm, and no idea what I'm going to do with this one. Don't know what this will run into. Might have something in between it. But yeah, you guys get the idea. And there we go. Been meaning to do that. So now that we have removed the note blocks out of this little contraption down here, and we should still have, yep, still got plenty of TNT and fireworks. So I do like the randomness. We're not churning through the resources either. I want to put some note blocks elsewhere though, and something that has a bit more of a tune to it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put in a section for some different tunes, different sounds that we can have in our world here. I want it to be activated by the time of the day, so I figure let's utilize this area here. This is where we already have a daylight sensor, which is somewhere in here. Where is it? There it is. And this is actually controlling a beacon, which has, I have no idea what's in it in terms of what the beacon power is, but it's probably just something. And yeah, I thought let's reuse this area. I want to work on this a little bit. This is something I haven't done for a while, working in here. One thing that I want to do is get rid of all this fire, because I'm sure it's only adding lag to my world with no benefits. They don't come down and see it. So let's get rid of all this. Did it really get nighttime? Or am I just taking away all the light sources in here, which is impacting it? Not sure. Either way, I do need to add some torches into here, because I think when I remove all this, it's going to go pretty dark pretty soon. But, whoops, yep, there we go. So I think we should utilize this daylight sensor. This is where the signal's coming down just now. In fact, why do I have this coming down a block? I don't understand that. Why did I do that? Don't you love it when you come back and look at a design and you think, why on earth did you do it that way? What if I move this up a block? Let's do this now. So let's do that. And this is going to go where? Need that block there. That one goes there. And that one goes there. Now I need to put redstone on top of that. Now, can I do this? Is there water above me? No. Alright, so let's just do this. Why not? Let's fix something up while we're down here. Can I get up here? There we go. I'm too far over. Nope. All good. I am too far over. So, there we go. Now that should work. Same as before. And what are we going to do? Oh, this should be powered right now. Why is it? Oh no, it's nighttime, so it's retracted. Okay. Phew. Thinking, did I just break this even though I just took out one piece of redstone? Okay. We should be all good. What I'm going to do in here is, first I want to replace all this glass with blue stained glass. Don't know why. Something about it. I think, I'm not even sure why I put glass up here in the first place, but I figure while we're down here, we should be having something that's a bit more in theme with the water that this is going through. In fact, we can probably replace this block here with glass as well, but we can cross that bridge later. And yeah, we're going to replace some areas down here and build ourselves a little note block tune. So I'm going to run the power off this block here. This is where we're getting power from the daylight sensor. I'm hopefully going to have enough room out this direction to put in some note blocks. So let's just check and make sure we've got enough room out here. So what height level we're going to be at? Probably, I did bring over some dirt. And I'll probably want to bring up the bottom area of this so it's not so low on the ground. So it'll be this will be ground level, I think. And let's just see how far we can go in this direction. I need about a, remember, I think it's 16 by 12 area. And this is a note block tune that I've made before. In fact, I've got a tutorial on my channel about it. Let's see how far we can go. So this is, let's see if we can go right over and make it nice and square. So let's see if we can go in this direction. See what we run into. Hopefully nothing. There's always a risk when you're building in an old area that you run into something. So far so good. Oh, what do we hit? Oh, that's interesting. This is right above that tunnel system we're just working on. Okay, so that's probably good enough. We could go wide that way, and then we can probably go in this other direction. Alright, so let's dig in this direction. Let's see what do we run into. Hopefully nothing. Need about 16 blocks. Of course I'm hitting gravel. Let's get rid of some of this. Make sure we can see something. So far so good. This is probably about a big enough area. Alright, so I'm going to clear out this area, grab some note blocks, and then we'll get building with some tunes. So we should have a big enough area now. It's big enough for two different note block little tunes that we're going to put side by side here. One being the morning song and the other the Darth Vader theme. I've posted these before on my channel, so I'll skip over a lot of the redstone and the tuning aspects of the note blocks. If you want to know how to build this in more detail, I do have a video on my channel, you can go check that out. Okay, so we need to get the redstone from our daylight sensor down to this bottom area here. So I'm just going to use these temporary blocks for now. I'll probably switch these out for something a little bit more fancy later on, but for now let's just do a little zigzag thing down. So that will get us to this point, and that will, whoops, not there. Right there, that's where our redstone signal will be. In fact, we could probably go down a block. Maybe at that level? Nope. Okay, let's use this block right there. Alrighty, so if this is our signal, then what we could do is just branch off either side, just to make it a bit easier for ourselves. And this is where things will start. So this is where the first note block will be. And this is where we'll have the morning tune, and I think we've got to go down 7, so it'll be something like, so that's 1 note block, 2, 3, wow, I can't place wool for the life of me. That'll be 4, that'll be 5, that'll be 6, and that will be 7. I think that's as far down as we have to go. So I won't bother building all of this on camera, because as I've said, I've already got a couple of videos on my channel about this stuff, so go check that out. So I'm going to warp ahead, build all this out, and hopefully we've got enough space in here. So stay tuned, pun intended. Alrighty, I think we're done. I think we're all tuned in. Let's give this thing a test run. Okay, so what have I done here with the redstone? Alright, so this is off at the moment, so this will turn it on. Huh, sounds like I'm missing a tune at the end here. What's going on here? Oh, I'm missing a repeater. Well, I can't remember the timing. Alright, I'll have to play around with that. Let's try this other one, and let's see if this thing works. Alrighty, well, we've got ourselves 2 tunes. I just need to tidy up this area a little bit, make it a little bit more fancy. Not sure what I'll put in here. Maybe, I don't know what theme I should go in with this room, but it's kind of a little bit of a mixed bag. We've got this beacon in here, plus these tunes or note blocks. We do need to hook up the redstone, so we did put in these temporary blocks. So all we need to do that is just put some redstone on top of these blocks. And then this will be hooked up to the daylight sensor. Sounds terrible when we both go at once. And then I need to put redstone on top of that one. So that will do that. So every time now it switches between day and night, this redstone signal will invert. And either one will play or the other one will play. Neither will play at the same time because we've got this one inverted. So that's pretty much it. These tunes should now be working. Whoops. Alrighty, so there is a small correction required here because we have full power sunlight at the moment. This is blocked, which means I should be getting power down here, and I was inverting it. So I just needed to get rid of this torch, throw in this piece of redstone, and now we're all good to go. So when it turns daylight now, we hear this tune, and when it turns night time, we will hear the Darth Vader theme. And just like that, we should be good to go. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the video here, guys. It's going to be a shorter episode. Got things to do, going on Christmas break, all that fun stuff. So let's celebrate. Let's throw down a couple of these guys. How you going? You're going to throw some snowballs at me? And don't wreck my world. You guys are in charge of my island here, right? So don't destroy anything, including my ground. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome Christmas and break if you celebrate all that good stuff. Have an awesome holiday, and I'll see you guys in the new year. Alright. Thanks, guys. Cheers.